Hi, hello, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful summer day, which means I'm taking you along with me for a day in my nerdy life. I'm going to check out a new comic shop this afternoon and go back issue hunting. There are a few series I've been on the hunt for, and I desperately need more bags and boards. The other thing I'm on the hunt for today is the brand new Upper Deck DC Annual Booster Box, so come with me. I just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I cannot believe I am saying that still. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the love and support that you have given me. I started this journey a little under a year ago when I first started reading and collecting, and I did not think it would turn into this. This has quickly become a huge passion of mine, and I am so incredibly grateful for every single creator and mutual I met along the way, and the impact you've had on me. I'm doing a giveaway as a way to show my thank you to each and every one of you. The rules on how to enter will be in the description below. One winner will be drawn a month from today, and they have 24 hours to respond via email. If they do not respond within 24 hours, a new winner will be drawn. With the rules out of the way, let's get right into the giveaway. I have 3 comics here and 1 illustration. The first comic I have here is Daredevil issue number 1 from the brand new era from Stephanie Phillips and Lee Garbey, a first printing and A cover at that. The second comic I have here is Daredevil Born Again from the Marvel Premiere Collection. This is what transformed Daredevil into the modern era that we know and love today. Without Frank Miller, we would not have the Daredevil that we know today. And the last comic I have here is Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder from Frank Miller and Jim Lee, 2 of the most iconic names in comics. Frank Miller has created so many amazing stories with Sin City, Daredevil Born Again, Batman Year One, and now Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder with Jim Lee, one of the most iconic artists in comics. And the last thing I have here with me is a custom illustration that I will be sending off framed to one of you of Daredevil. As I mentioned, this will be sent off framed. Thank you all so much for love and support. As I mentioned before, the rules on how to enter will be in the description below, so be sure to check the description on how to enter. One winner will be drawn a month from today. They have 24 hours to respond via email. If the winner does not respond within 24 hours, a new winner will be drawn. I cannot thank you enough for the love and support. This is a huge milestone, and this is only the beginning, so thank you so much. It is that time. I'm checking out a shop I've never been to in the Nashville area, Comic City 2. See what they have to offer. I'm most definitely coming home with bags and boards before tomorrow's new releases. Once I get done there, gonna head to the local card shop and see if they've gotten in any of the brand new Upper Deck DC Annual boxes. So let's see what I can find. On the way now to Comic City 2 in Nashville, and before I get there, making a quick stop to Starbucks to grab a beverage because it is so hot here in Nashville today. We're under an extreme heat warning. It's 93 degrees with a real feel of 101. So definitely need a cold beverage on this hot day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived, bev in hand. Let's see what we can find. Just got to Comic City 2, and this place is awesome. Right here is all the new releases from the past few weeks. So this is the last week's old releases. And then you come all the way over, and this is basically the last month to 2 months worth of new releases here. We have some spinner racks here, as you can see, with a DC as well as a Marvel spinner rack. And then over here, we have a absolute spinner rack. I'm on the hunt today for Lost Fantasy Volume 1 and 2. And after reading issue 3 of Fireborn last week, I've been wanting to dive into the world of Lost Fantasy, so I'm hoping to be able to find that today. Long Lost, Lori, Losers, Lost City. We're getting close. Come on. Lost Fantasy. Oh my gosh, here we go. Look at these sweet posters for only $15. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the amount of omnibuses that Comic City 2 has to offer. It just goes on for miles and miles. These are all brand new, sealed, in perfect condition. The other thing I'm on the hunt for today, ladies and gentlemen, is Assorted Crisis Events, Volume 1 from Dennis Camp. This was actually a recommendation from one of you guys, and I would love to start this series. I've heard nothing but good things. Dennis Camp is one of my favorite writers right now, and with Absolute Martian Manhunter coming to an end, now is a perfect time. There are 3 books I'm on the hunt for today, being Asterios Polyp, Assorted Crisis Events, and Ice Cream Man, and I'm trying to find one of those in trade. and I'm right now searching in A's looking for either Asterios Polyp or Assorted Crisis Events. I think now would be the perfect time to start on Assorted Crisis Events. I just got it recommended from one of you guys in the comments on one of my most recent videos, and with Absolute Martian Manhunter coming to an end this month, I would love to go ahead and start Assorted Crisis Events. I've heard nothing but good things, and I'm also trying to find Asterios Polyp from David Zachery, as he's one of my favorite artists. He is the artist that did Daredevil Born Again as well as Batman Year One, and Asterios Polyp is kind of his magnum opus. So I'm trying to find the full story, and it's not looking like I'm having any luck, unfortunately. Just left Comic City 2 and will definitely be back in the future. Place was awesome. They had a huge assortment of omnibuses, the most amount of trades I've ever seen in a single store, and a very nice organization of single issues and variant covers alike. Definitely check them out if you're ever in the Nashville area. Very friendly staff, and the owner was super nice to talk to, very knowledgeable. As I mentioned before, check Comic City 2 out if you're ever in the Nashville area. We're on the way to the card shop. I'm on the hunt for the brand new Upper Deck DC Annual Booster Box. I've recently gotten back into Pokemon cards, and there are two cards in specific I'm on the hunt for today, those being the Mew EX and the Mewtwo from the Scarlet and Violet promo. So I am hoping to find both of those today. We will see if I have luck. Let's see if Little Shop of Cards has the Upper Deck DC Annual Booster Box. I'm looking and on the hunt for the Mew EX from the Scarlet and Violet promo. Let's see if I can find it today. They have this beautiful Glaceon and Eevee right beside each other. And down here, they have the Charizard special art. I just was able to find this beautiful Mew. Look how beautiful this Mew EX is. I just love the art on this card. We were able to find the brand new Upper Deck DC Annual Booster Box, as well as some cards I've been on the hunt for. So let's go home and see what I found. I just got back home and I had a successful time hunting for both comics and cards. So let me show you everything I picked up today. Lost Fantasy Trade Volume Number 1. I've been wanting to dive into the world of Lost Fantasy ever since I started reading Fireborn, and I'm so happy to finally add this to my collection. I've heard nothing but good things about this story, and if you have not heard of Lost Fantasy, think East of West meets Something is Killing the Children. If you don't know what the story of Lost Fantasy is about, there is a world of magic, myth, and monsters that exist beneath the surface of our own. 100 years ago, first contact was made, and since then, the great hunters have kept us safe from the monsters lurking in the shadows. But last night, something broke through, resulting in a mysterious mass killing in Montana and causing things to shift in a way that will ripple through both worlds. Now, it's up to rookie monster hunter Henry Blackheart to stop it. Not only was I able to find volume number 1, but also volume number 2 of Lost Fantasy, which is a huge success in my books, as this gets me fully caught up on the world of Lost Fantasy. I've heard nothing but good things about this story. As I mentioned before, if you don't know what the world of Lost Fantasy is about, think East of West meets Something is Killing the Children. I am so excited to get fully caught up on this story, as once I get fully caught up, I will be able to start pulling those super cool homage covers that Lost Fantasy does. If you don't know about that, Lost Fantasy has done a lot of homage covers to different video games and different comics that have come out in the past, so I am super excited to start adding those to my collection. That is every comic I managed to pick up today, so let's get right into the cards. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I had a successful time hunting for cards, so let's see what I got. The first card I was able to pick up today was actually free. This is an Umbreon with the Pokeball pattern. If you can see here, I thought the pattern on this Umbreon was super cool. I've been wanting to add Umbreon into my collection, so I was super happy to be able to find this one, and as I mentioned, free is always nice. The second card I have here with me, something I've been on the hunt for a while now, did not expect to come home with. This is a Mew Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery Holo Rare Full Art card, and I just love the details on this Mew. As I mentioned before, I've been on the hunt for a while now for this Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery Mew, and finding this today was a huge success in my books. Ladies and gentlemen, the card I was most excited to come home with. Here I have my Mew EX Scarlet and Violet promo, holo foil, full art. And I just love the details on this card, especially with the full art showing the sunset and all the little houses. I think the details on this card are such a nice touch, and I am so happy to add this to my collection. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the Pokemon cards I was able to come home with today. If you enjoy these little segments of me hunting for Pokemon cards, definitely let me know and I'll keep doing it in the future. I just started getting back into collecting Pokemon, and I'm trying to collect my favorite characters, those being Mew, Mewtwo, and Umbreon. So I am going to document my journey along the way and share with you what I'm able to find. Last, but certainly not least, the thing I was on the hunt for the most at the card shop, the brand new Upper Deck DC Annual Booster Box. Let's rip a pack. In this booster box, it comes with 6 packs per box and 5 cards per pack. So let's open one pack. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to open my first ever Upper Deck DC Annual pack. So let's see what's inside. There we go. Okay. We got to be careful. Don't want to damage any of the cards. And also something I love is on the back of the card, it gives you a little bit of information in case you don't know who this is. First up, we got Flatline. Here we go. Look at the details on this card. This is super cool. Debut in Detective Comics 1034, May 2021. The next card we have here, oh snap, we got Batwoman. We got the Catherine Kane. This is a super awesome card to be able to open up. What's this next card we got? Oh, this is the variant cover Sand. This is so cool. I love this card. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. What's the next one we got here? Oh, we got the Question. Let's go. The last card in the pack. Ladies and gentlemen, what could it be? We got Superman, John Kent. Ladies and gentlemen, that is everything I managed to pick up today. Thank you all so much for watching. I cannot thank you enough for the love and support here lately. You guys have been killing it. As I mentioned before, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. I am doing a giveaway. The rules on how to enter will be in the description below. One winner will be drawn a month from today. They have 24 hours to respond via email. If they do not respond within 24 hours, a new winner will be drawn. With the rules out of the way, thank you all so much for love and support. We will be back tomorrow for New Comic Book Day. In the meantime, have a great one.